PALS has helped me and my family out twice in the last 5 to 6 years. First with my mother, who was diagnosed with colon cancer, and she decided that she was just going to accept that and move through whatever her journey was. And PALS came in and right away supported her. Kathy Fox was there, and she was just a gentle voice, and very helpful as far as just offering advice and support and information. And that was what was crucial, not just to my mother, but also to us as a family, because this was our first experience. And so anyhow, as things progressed, my mother passed on, and of course we continued as a family reflecting and remembering. And then last April, actually April of 2021, my wife was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And it was the same journey, very similar, a little harder, because she was a 56. She wasn't supposed to get cancer. And we had 4 kids. So trying to work out how to explain everything to them, how to be able to deal that. As it's a little bit closer, obviously with my mother it was very close and difficult, but now it's your wife and the mother of your children. Kathy Fox came in again, and again, you're scared, you're unsure, you try to Google stuff, you think you have ideas, and she was just very straightforward, and so was Dr. Alicani. Dr. Alicani sat down, and Sharon was there right at the beginning, and she said, listen, let's talk about options and be realistic about what your choices are, and they're your choices, and they were very clear about that. And so, yeah, they supported us right to the end, and still do. I get grief letters that come and remind me of how best to support myself after the situation. So that's my journey, and yeah, PALS has been there the whole way. The first thing is the abundance of emotions that people feel when somebody close to them is hit with cancer. And those are going to be fear, yes, anger, if you're that person who's dealing with it, you're just unsure of what to do. And I think having somebody who comes in, and Kathy, like probably all of the providers, was so gentle in her presentation and the way that she talked about what we might have to face, things we might have to consider, and be real. And I think that was what was most important, is that, a lot of people, when you're going down this road, they try to tell you it's all going to be great. It's just hang in there. And that's not advice that really is going to be as helpful as people who tell you these are your options, your real options, and this is how we're going to support you through whichever route you decide to take. And so that was the support they gave us. Sharon was there right at the end. She came within minutes. I know she was doing something personal in her life and her family, and it was a Sunday, I think, and she just wanted to be there, and just to let me know that, it was okay to feel the emotion that I was feeling, to say goodbye even at that time. So I remember distinctly the hand on my shoulder and just telling me, it's okay. It's all right. So they were there from the very beginning, and they were there when she passed, right to the very end. This is my ring and her wedding ring. And then these are the bracelets. One is for pancreatic cancer, and the other is Nobody Fights Alone for all the other cancers. And it's symbolic that, even though she's gone, she's still with me. So it's important to me. There's lots of ways to support PALS. Obviously, it can be, and in my mind, the walk is just the smallest of gestures. It's just being out there as a community and supporting those people who are either currently on the journey, have been on the journey, or maybe one day may be on the journey of their own. I think that the walk is one of the largest symbolic things that we can do as a community to be able to stand as one when we're all individually affected by this in one way or another. So hopefully the community will come forth together and join on that day and be a supportive system for PALS, as they will be for you one day.